Recorded Books Incorporated presents an unabridged recording of To Destroy You Is No Loss by Joan Criddle and Tida But Mam, narrated by Christina Moore, with additional material read by Barbara Caruso. This work, copyrighted 1992 by Joan Criddle, is recorded by arrangement with the author and East-West Bridge Publications. This recording is copyrighted 1992 by Recorded Books Incorporated. Historical Overview of Cambodia. Examining Common Misconceptions. To many outsiders, differences between Cambodians and other Southeast Asians seem subtle. As a result, Westerners have made glaring errors in dealing with Southeast Asians by assuming that they feel a kinship with people from neighboring countries, that they speak the same or similar languages, that dress, customs, and lifestyles within a given country are similar, that Southeast Asians, at least those from Indochina, share a common religion. Southeast Asia is a general term referring to nations in that sector of the world. Since the Vietnam War era, it has often been used to mean the countries of Cambodia, Vietnam, and Laos. Indochina is a more specific term for those same three countries. Until the Vietnam War focused attention on Southeast Asia, most Westerners had little awareness of Cambodia's existence. Cambodians, also called Kampucheans or Khmer, are still often confused in American minds with people from Laos and Vietnam. A prime example of this ignorance is the use of the phrase Vietnamese boat people in reference to any refugee from Indochina. To indiscriminately group all peoples from Indochina as such is as inappropriate as it would have been at the end of World War II to call a person from England or Holland a German. Indeed, many Southeast Asians harbor deep animosity toward people from neighboring countries. They've been bitter enemies for generations. Even within countries, dislike and suspicion exist between one ethnic group and another. For example, many of the Hmong from Laos feel insulted if they're called Laotian, since to them that term refers to the lowland Lao. The Hmong, a tribal people, are relative newcomers to Laos, having migrated from China via Vietnam about 150 years ago. They've suffered bitterly at the hands of the Laotians, who refer to them as Mio, barbarians. Such animosity is typical between semi-nomadic and settled people throughout Southeast Asia. Language also divides. Cambodian, Vietnamese, Laotian, and Thai, as well as the many tribal languages spoken throughout Southeast Asia, are as different from each other as are the various European languages. In addition, in each Southeast Asian nation, more than one language is spoken. Not only do language and ethnic background cause sharp delineations within each country, where a person lives is perhaps even more significant. Each country has three distinct populations: city residents, peasants, and semi-nomadic tribesmen. In America, differences in customs and lifestyles between urbanites and farmers are minor. In Southeast Asia, these differences are vast. Lifestyle, even more than ethnic background, distinguishes city residents from other citizens. Southeast Asian cities are home to a polyglot people from several...
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.